everyone, and welcome to week 4 of my exercise classes that I like to call FIND30. So today we're going to do a bit of a class that's going to be working through our core and our glutes. So I like to call it a Pilates class. Might not be exactly that, but I hope you enjoy. So here we go. We're going to start on our backs. So laying down, just rocking knees side to side to start off with. So we'll get some blood moving through our backs before we get into some hard exercise. So welcome to those that have joined on the Skype. If you have joined us, remember to mute your microphones so that no one can hear you in the recording. I've got the camera down the front here. And slowly just picking your legs up and rocking them, giving them a bit of a squeeze, giving your lower back a bit of a massage. Just get a bit of a warm up before we get into it. You might want to just pull your legs closer and lowering our feet back down to the ground for our first lot of exercises. So I've got a few today that we're going to run through. We're going to work the glutes for the first third of the class. So the first 10 minutes we'll do heaps of glute exercises. So the first one we're going to do, first before we get started, we're going to place our lower back on the ground, and I want you to just tilt your pelvis to find a little gap through there. So find that kind of spine movement. Get some blood moving. So when you find those movements, I want you to hold in that flat spine position. We're going to push through our heels and slowly peel our pelvis off the ground. And then coming back down, we're going to roll through each spine and then find that gap again and then roll back and go back up. So little hip thrusters here. I want you rocking through the motion. Remembering to squeeze through your glutes at the top. Remembering to push through your heels. The closer your heels are to your bottom, the better. Remember that? So that way we're working more of just the glutes rather than the hammies. If you are comfortable with this exercise, you can go a bit faster. It is up to you. I don't want you to hurt yourself in my classes, so take things how you like them. Listen to your body. So this is the first exercise of 4. We're going to do 4 in a row for 2 sets each. Next one we're going to do is we're going to lower down. If you want to have a little break in between, you can give your legs a bit of a squeeze. We're actually going to place our feet together and we're going to hold our knees at hip distance apart. And this is called a frog hip thruster. So feet together, and we're just going to push up again. Same deal. So peeling through our spine, pushing up. Try and keep your knees the same distance apart. Don't let them wobble around. So pushing up. If you noticed, I'm not wearing shoes today. I find it's easier when doing floor exercises to not wear shoes, but you're welcome to if you want to. So trying to keep those knees at the same distance, squeeze into your glutes as you get to the top. Really feel it in there and then release. This is our second exercise. Our third one, we're going to put our feet back apart and we're going to push up and we're just going to hold that bridge. So holding here, we're doing each one for about 30 to 45 seconds as they go. So holding, keep your feet quite close to your bottom. Don't have them toes in or out. Keep your toes pointed the same way. Hold tight through your core. If you want to make this exercise harder, you can put your hands on your belly or above your head. We're going to keep holding here. Just jump down the front there if you want. If you go around the other side, you'll be fine over there in the corner. Thanks. Oh, careful there. Keep holding here for another 10 seconds. I thought we'd go a bit longer with the bridge. Just make sure that you're a bit more on that side of the table. Perfect. Thank you. And relax. Last exercise. So this one, if you want a little break, you can squeeze your knees. We're going to hold our hips up and watching my feet. We're just going to do a few little heel raises. So you could call these one a little calf raise. But we're holding that bridge. And we're going up onto our toes. And the more comfortable you get with this exercise, the higher you can get. So little calf raises here, still trying to hold those glutes tight. If you want to make it harder, you can have your hands in the air. Up to you with this one. Having your water bottle or something to hold on to makes it just a little bit extra. If you're feeling it through your glutes and your calves, I'm with you. Just keep breathing. Hold tight through the tummy. Another 10 seconds here. And have a rest. Give your knees a squeeze. You might want to straighten out through your legs just to give them a bit of a stretch. Rocking side to side. We're going back and doing them all again, just one more time. So feet back down on the ground, heels close to your bottom, toes pointing forwards, feet at hip distance, and here we go. Little glute thrusters. So take this as slow or as fast as you would like. You don't have to go fast, which is the main thing. I find it's helpful for me to just pick up my toes when I'm doing the exercise. It just helps to reinforce that we want all the weight going through your heel. But I don't want your feet like up here the whole time. It's important to still have that base of support. If you're finding that you're getting more comfortable with the exercise, try instead of rolling through the spine, just lowering down with a straight spine and back up and tapping your bottom on the mat and then back up. That one makes us isolate more of just the glutes rather than working through those core muscles. Keep breathing through this one. Then next exercise, placing feet together, knees about just over hip distance, and we're holding that knee distance and pushing our hips up again. So little frog hip thrusters. That's the way. Good job, Laura. Remember, trying not to squeeze our neck. Keep your shoulders nice and long. As much as we want to tighten up, this class is supposed to help us relax. At the end, of course. So you can take it slow with this one, remember? We can go a little bit faster. By bringing our feet together, we're working through those outer glute muscles, so the glute med. Also working through our inner thighs, if you can feel them starting to tighten up. And third exercise, feet apart, back to normal distance, and we're just going to hold that bridge. So try and get it so your body is straight. It should look like a triangle almost. Not quite a isosceles. What's the type of triangle? Do you know the one? Irregular triangle, I think. If you want to make it harder, again, you can put your hands up in the air or on your belly. If you are struggling, please feel free to just drop down and cuddle your knees, have a little stretch. And have a short rest. Last exercise, if you just want to give your knees a cuddle, you can. Otherwise, we're back up again, and we're doing little calf or heel raises. So holding that bridge again, squeezing through your glutes and popping up onto your toes. This is the last one of the glutes, and then we'll go to some abs. Have your drink bottle handy because you can grab a drink straight after if you'd like. If you're finding that your bridge is starting to fall down, maybe it's time to rest. But otherwise, if you're with me, we've got another 10 seconds. Remember to keep those shoulders low, and I say that to remind myself as well. 3, 2, and 1. Have a short rest. Give your knees a cuddle. Might want to sit up, stretch through your hammies, have a drink. Oh, feel it right through those inner thighs. Is that okay for you? Awesome. I'm going to do some ab exercises now. So if you need to grab a quick drink. So we have 3 ab exercises. One is a 2-part though, so we're going to do the casual 4 again. First one we're going to do is some scissor kicks. So there's some options for scissor kicks. So if you're able, the lower, the harder they are. So if you're doing scissor kicks down here, that's going to be the hardest. Alternatively, you can do them a bit higher, or if you want, bend those knees and do scissor kicks with bent knees. But find where you're able. If you start getting fatigued and we're just kind of doing this, that's also fine, because just holding this position is working through your core. So we'll get started. Find where you're comfortable to do your scissor kick. You can find that kind of slightly bent knee like I have. And the most important thing with this exercise is that your lower back, again, is flat on that floor. You shouldn't be able to fit your hands under, okay? So I find it helps to have my hands just below my glutes, just to help keep them up. You want to try and hold your belly tight, but also remember to take big deep breaths. Scissor kicks are a hard one, I know. We're only going for 30 seconds. Another 5, 2, 1, and rest. If your back is starting to hurt, give yourself a bit of a side twist with your knees. Next exercise we're going to do, I'm going to place ankle to knee if you can. This is a nice good little glute stretch as well. Hands just by the ears. I don't want you pulling on your neck, but we're just going to reach that elbow to the knee, elbow or shoulder. So a little diagonal crunch here. You can go fast or you can go slow with this one. We're going to do 20 seconds on each side. So really focus on everything moving through your abs, because we don't want to be pulling our neck to that side. Change legs. Let's go. Now remember, with these, you don't have to go fast either. It's not a race. It's up to you. If you do this class a few times on the recording, you might find that it gets easier and easier as you go. And I do encourage you, if there is one that you really liked, check out my YouTube channel. I've got them all saved there, so you can do them over and over again. And resting. Hands and legs out. Give yourself a nice reach. Our last exercise for the ab section, I like to call them alligators. I think I've called them toe reaches. But essentially we're going opposite leg and hand, and we're going to reach for that side and then alternate other side. Now the easy way to do this one is keeping your head on the ground. But if you want to make it harder, reach up and do like another little diagonal crunch. So we'll do 30 seconds on this one, and then we'll go back to the start. Remembering we're returning our legs and our arms back to the ends if you can. If this is giving your neck a bit of strain, just leave it on the ground. Just do the arms and the legs. Maybe give your legs a bit more of a lift. If you're feeling extra adventurous, you could even make it a little bit harder. You could go, ready, double. But I'm not going to make you do that, and I won't show you, so you don't have to feel like you have to. Last one, and let's rest. You can go double with that one if you'd like, but that's getting a bit advanced, so we'll wait till later on in the 10 weeks. Back to the start, everyone. So we've got the scissor kicks. So find that spine, that imprinted spine on the floor. Make sure that you can't fit your hand under there. And we're going for scissor kicks, 30 seconds. Now, abs are always the hardest part of any workout, but I like to keep them short and sweet. So we've only got this one, this set left, and then we'll move along to some less ab-involved exercises. Remembering to find the place where you feel like you're getting a workout but you're able to maintain it for the whole 30 seconds. So if you're down here and your back is coming off the floor, lift your legs up a bit. Make it easier because we don't want you to keep that leg up, that back up, sorry. Keep breathing. And short rest. I'm going to stick that ankle on the knee. Getting ready, remembering we're not pulling the neck, we're just holding and supporting our head. Let's go. How I like to focus on this one is by tensing up my stomach, I'm able to get high. I don't want to be just pulling and going off to the side. If your diagonal crunch is just slightly off the ground, that's fine. That's where you start. We all got to start somewhere. And changing sides. Take a big deep breath in and exhale as we start. So you want to inhale as you go down, exhale as you crunch up. Try and synchronize your breathing with the exercise. I find that helps. And 3, 2, and 1. Relax there. Last one now. Alligators to finish off the abs. Told you it was easy. Alright, give yourself a bit of a stretch first, and we're going and doing the alligators. Now you can do this one double leg and double arm if you'd like, but that's up to you. I'm going to stick to the single. Still remembering we want that nice flat back underneath, especially as you lower your legs. Try and focus on it, keeping down. Last 10 seconds. And resting. Oh, finish the abs, give your knees a bit of a stretch side to side. Alrighty, grab a drink of water if you need. We've got a couple more exercises to go for our glutes and our legs again. So, perfect timing, so we're in the third 10-minute slot. Alright, we're going to go on to our side now. It's very hard to find pictures for this exercise, by the way, so it's a bit different if you're looking at the printout. I like to have my armpit on the ground, supporting my head. Your bottom knee is going to be bent, and the top knee is also going to be bent. So, with this knee, we want to be drawing circles. So this is the first exercise. Now, it's just in front of my hips. which is the optimum zone if you can. So we don't want them back here, we don't want them too far forward, we want them just in front. Remember which way you're going, because we'll go the other way in a sec. And change direction. Sounds like Transformers, doesn't it?
It's not our joints.
No, hopefully not. Now you're probably starting to feel this through your hips, yeah. Glute med is the one we're targeting with this one. Now what we're going to do, you're not going to like me, we're going to straighten out the leg and we're going to go straight up and down, same leg. If you don't have a rest, that's really good, but if you need a rest, feel free to take it. I know I'm definitely starting to get a bit hairy. Ugh. Just keep breathing. Another 10 seconds on this leg. I'm right in there with you. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Give it a bit of a stretch. I find getting some blood moving by hitting it helps. Now we're going to place it in front. This is a bit of a strange exercise and you're going to think, what's going on here? But just holding that in front, we're going to work the inner thighs on the other leg. So what we're going to do is flex this back foot and we're going to lift that leg up. So we're working through the inner thighs. So this is the last exercise and then we'll flip over onto our other leg. Now we're also working this middle one here because we are actively engaging it. So you'll feel it through here. We're trying to isolate this back inner thigh. That is a very strange sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't think it's me though. Last couple now. And resting. Whoa, give yourself a stretch. Change over to the other side. Now I'll show you a trick. You don't have to turn around. Just go to the other side of your mat. Alright. So back to the first exercise. We're going to have both legs bent, lifting this top knee up, and we're drawing circles. So imagine you're drawing it with your knee, not your foot. Foot's just there. Still want to engage through the foot. Don't let it go floppy like I just was. Keep breathing through these. So again, we're working through those little glute med muscles. Keep breathing and change direction. Remember, if you need to take a break, you can take it. Keep breathing, we're almost there. And we're going to straighten that leg now. Straight out, up and down. You can see your foot in the corner there. Oh, feeling it right through there. Make sure you're not falling down as well. We want to keep our body perpendicular to the floor. Might need to mute the microphones, I reckon. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, give it a bit of a hit. Shake it up. If you guys are hearing a bit of noise, just make sure next time we can mute the microphones because it might disturb other people. Anyway, over to the last exercise. So just floating that foot there, you can place it on the ground. It's still active. We're not using it per se. Flex that bottom foot and let's go. Lifting, really trying to tighten through those muscles in the midline of your legs. Now it's important not to just whack it around. It's Important to really focus on the exercise and the control. And if you can, try not to let your leg rest. Keep it active and above ground at all times if you can. And when you're doing it, notice how I'm pausing. It's that pause that will get you the control of the exercise as well as not letting it rest. Also, if I'm just flapping it around, I'm building up kinetic energy, so it's taking a lot of the load. Keep pressing, or almost there. I don't know about you guys, but this leg is killing me. And rest. Oh, shake it off. Moving over to the next side. One more on each leg, and then we'll be finished. So we're very close. Oh, guys. Alrighty, so back to the first exercise, knees bent. And let's go, drawing circles.
Chris Curtis.
Hey guys, if you're the ones talking or you have sound coming in your area, do you reckon you could please mute your microphone? Almost there. What time is it anyway? Ooh, we're almost done as well. Change direction. So this is the 4th week of the Blue Jeans classes. We've got 6 more to go. They'll all be up on YouTube though, so you can all have a look and do them again throughout summer. And straightening out that leg, flex that foot, and straight up and down. Just keep breathing, we're almost there. I keep saying that because I'm telling myself it's just a short amount of pain. But all the good we'll do will be great. And have a rest on that leg. Give it a bit of some nice tender loving care, maybe hit it a bit. Putting that top leg in front and straightening out the bottom one. And let's go. Lifting up through that bottom leg. Really control that movement though. Notice how I'm taking big deep breaths in. I hope you all are too. This is a really good exercise. The inner thighs you can work if you've got a ball in between both legs and you can squeeze the ball. But this is a good alternative if we don't have anything. A couple more here. 2 and 1. Changing sides. Last one. We're so close. Onto the other leg. For our last bit today, bent knee, and let's draw those circles. Ran over time today. Time goes so quickly lately. Bigger circles the better if you can. Remembering, not like me, but keep your foot flexed and active. Keep forgetting and dropping my foot, so that's why I got to remind myself. And change direction. So, have a bit of exciting news. I will be doing another one of these classes on a Thursday. Details to come, but it'll be a stretch class. So complete half an hour of stretching. So I'm quite excited. It'll be a bit different. No exercise, it'll be more about releasing the muscle. And straighten that leg out, probably feeling it now, up and down. And I will record them for those at home, not during that time. Pardon? So I will be doing it at 2:30 WA time. So that would be 5:30 Eastern standard time, except Queensland I think is a 5 o'clock one. 4. Oh, next week, so it'll be daylight savings. Thanks, Sue. And yeah, I think SA would be a 4 or 5 o'clock time, yeah. So yeah, that's coming. And resting. I'm talking too much, aren't I? And putting that leg in front for our last exercise. Make sure the knee's off the ground. Flex that foot, let's go. Tightening through that inner thigh. Oh, we're almost there. You can tell it's the end of the half an hour. Hey, all the muscles are going, oh, what are you doing? Oh. I'll let you guys stretch after class in your own time. So I'll have to leave you there after this exercise. But I do hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back next week, same time. And I'll hopefully get this recording up as soon as possible. Last couple now, almost there. And resting. Oh, everyone, pat yourself on the back for a great half an hour again. Give yourself a stretch. Some good stretches, especially since we've just done the inner thighs, is to butterfly it out. Otherwise, thank you everyone, and I'll see you again next week.